Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Stoneblock 2. I've been away for a week. I don't know if you noticed, but I had episodes pre-recorded, so I didn't really respond to comments in said episodes. So I have some comments here written down that I need to deal with. First of all, the coffee maker. I didn't really understand how it exactly worked. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our cow. And I think our coffee maker here should still have our buckets. Yeah. Okay, so if we grab our cow, grab 2 buckets. And then we go check here if we have some more sugar in here. We do. And basically, the way this is going to work, if let's say we want a speed 1 potion that has a longer duration, we can just add milk like this. And this one will remove the 1 amplifier from the sugar, which should get us just speed 1, I think. This will get us speed 2. No, actually, no. This will get us speed 1 with an increased duration. So if we do an OK here, after adding the cup, actually, we should get a speed 1 potion with a longer duration, because the milk will nullify 1 sugar, the other milk will nullify another sugar, and then we could add, I think, 1 more milk and 1 more sugar to get even longer durations. I don't know if I have any more buckets anywhere. Possibly in here. Do I have? I have buckets. What if we grab another mug? I'm gonna need a coffee for that. And then some stone. So let's just get rid of this and get another mug. Or cup even. Like that. Okay. And then I'm going to grab my cow. Cow. And we need 1, 2, 3 minutes. Right? So this should make us a speed 1 for 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So if we add 3 sugars, 4 sugars, and 3 buckets of milk, right? And add that, we should get an even longer duration speed 1, I hope, if I'm doing this correctly, basically. So that's for the coffee maker. And then somebody suggested to put string in a compacting drawer, but that doesn't work to compress it into wool, because I believe compacting drawers work only if a recipe goes back and forth. So white wool doesn't directly convert into string or anything in that matter. So we can't really do that, so that's all good. Somebody suggested to put concrete floors in here to run faster. Concrete, and not vanilla concrete. This guy, concrete, immersive engineering. So that's gravel, slag, clay, and how do I get slag? From the blast furnace of making steel. Or I think there's an induction smelter recipe that I can use with cobblestone and sand, I think. So if we do, let's say, a stack of cobble and a bit of sand, which we have quite a bit of. So if we toss this in here and this in here, I think this should make stone bricks and slag. Yep, there we go. So we can let that process. That's going to make us, I think, half a stack of slag once we added some more cobblestone, because I think it's using twice the amount of cobblestone. And this is going to be, there's like 117 bajillion recipes, but I think it's easier if we do stone brick. And then look up the recipe for this, which is going to be 2 cobble, 1 sand. It makes 100% of slag, basically. All right, so I'm going to add another stack of cobble, or at least half a stack right now. And I'm going to let that finish to get us some slag so we can make some concrete floors. And somebody else suggested to make advanced gas burning generators from the advanced generators mod, which isn't in the pack. So we can only use these oil generators or the dynamos to produce power. And the dynamo with the 1 upgrade is making 120 RF a tick, and these guys are making 80 RF. Or is it 80 RF for 120 ticks? Yeah. And I don't know how much of the refined canola oil this is using, because I can't really see that number anywhere, really. So I think it's fine for the moment, what we have. I think we can, we're going to upgrade to empowered oil eventually. Firstly, I think it's crystallized oil and then empowered oil, but we need an empowerer for that and automation of that. So we will get there when we get there. For the moment, this is fine. So did you finish with my slag? Almost. Okay. So I didn't do pretty much any changes in between episodes because I didn't play at all. I sucked up a bunch of the XP because it was almost full last time, and I have 105 levels now. Which is all nice and good. I moved the V crystals over here because this was getting kind of filled up. And currently we're not getting, but at least a lot of things stuck in here because I filtered most of these out. I still need to add a few more. For example, here we have all of the weapons that we got. Then here we have the mechanism armors and the vanilla armors, so we can add ourselves the iron leggings and these. I actually got the steel leggings as well, so we can do that and add those. And for the vanilla, we need to add the iron, and eventually we are gonna get diamond, I think, but it's gonna be so rare that it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I need to just do an insert on red. We can extract this guy and then check. This one is the leather boots and this one is the sword. This one is the steel boots. So let's add you in this corner and you in this corner. That should sort ourselves out. Now I don't know which one the master filter is. This one is. Awesome. And then we can reset this to be on green and everything is going to be extracted in the right way. Wonderful. I kind of removed this water candle because I think it was spawning mobs where mobs shouldn't be spawning. And I just decided to remove it. It wasn't increasing the spawns by an insane amount anyway. The cursed earth is fast enough for the moment, so we should be fine. All right, our coffee should be done, so we can see if we got something faster. Yeah, speed 1 for 6.5 minutes. That's not bad. All right, have some coffee that I can eat. I also have some cooked apples somewhere because I use those for mining. We don't really need the coffee here right now because of this super beacon that gives us saturation, so I think that is fine. I forgot to toss in the string away, but that is all good. The next thing that I want to do is, as you can see, I have no crates here. I put them all in the corresponding small storage crate, and we can just pop a stack of each, like so, and get an insane amount of items, and then I can just do that and that to get rid of everything. And it is gonna fill up this crate fairly quickly. But I'm looking for some specific items here. I think that was from the thing. And I think that's pretty much it. All right, so I'm looking for saplings, and in turn being these saplings, and we get them from rare. Does it say every loot crate? No, it's just rare loot crates. Right, so we're gonna get them probably in here because we have almost 2 stacks of those. I'm gonna pop this half stack here. Oh, we got a fluid cow that we're not gonna use ever. We had a storage upgrade. Nice, that's a quest. We get resonating redstone crystal. So let me just pop 1 stack of each of these. And we're gonna just see what happens. All right, I want that coffee back. Awesome. Let's pop these. Okay, I think that was mine. Let's pop the magical 2 legendary crates. We get an item barrel collector and a solium dagger. The solium dagger is not really going to be of use because we're not doing mystical agriculture, so it's all good. And here we get item collectors, which is what I wanted actually. I mean, I did want them, but then I have the absorption hopper, which is I think better because it can collect both things. We have some endo flames from Britannia, some mana steel, some diamond leggings, which I believe we can pulverize to get back some diamonds. Nice. We get some extract speed upgrades, a growth crystal tier 2, a specter coil, which is also lovely, some advanced item filters. That's alright. Phantom connectors, which is going to be lovely for those phantom faces. We have emerald armor, which I think we can upgrade into this, which are going to be just better. And can we make magma cream? I mean, we got some slime balls somewhere. Here, we have a couple. Did we get any saplings though? I don't think so. Because this was the rare, right? We can get this in epic. No, rare. Ha, we got magma slime and blue slime. Okay, at least it's something. I think we can turn any of these two into normal slimy saplings. So we can grab ourselves some pots of the bonsai variety. Do I have any hopping ones? I do. 2 of those. And where do I get the slimy dirt? It's slime with dirt surround it. Do we get any in the crates though? Because that would be lovely. Not in here. Prismarine, not in here. We got blue slimy dirt. Okay. So that's going to basically allow us to get enough slime. So let's grab a 2x2 drawer, just a basic one if we have here. Drawer. Give me one of these, please. Thank you. And we can come over here. Add, I think we're gonna need 4 eventually. So let's just add the hopping pots, and then you, and then a blue slimy sapling. Lovely. So that's gonna slowly grow and produce us slime. So we're gonna put the sapling in here. This is gonna be the magma sapling. And I think this is gonna produce blue slime blocks and possibly green slime bits, but I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna leave it like that, and we're just gonna quantify it and not lock it just yet, because we need this guy to produce, basically, to see what we're actually gonna get. Okay, let's go check if there's anything more interesting in the crates. Celta, Chance Bendon, some Fluix blocks. That's gonna be cool for AE. Compressed flint, cows, pure daisy. That's also lovely for Botania. Some lava buckets, more crates, Z-Logic controllers, pork chops. Okay, that's a recipe. Compact pork chops. All right, more vector plates, upgrades, and I'm gonna open up all of these crates in between cuts here to see what else we can get. If there's anything of interest, I will bring you back to check it out. I opened up the rest of the loot crates, at least as much as I could fit into the storage crates, and I managed to get ourselves a purple slimy sapling. We already had a magma and a blue, so that are all the saplings from the slime varieties from Tinker's Construct. So that's pretty neat, and I want to use at least a little bit of this blaze powder, or blaze rods, that I got from also the loot crates. I want to put them in here. I hope that this doesn't smelt into anything, so we'll just disable the auto input. And this should get us a bit of blaze powder, so we can get some magma blocks. Is there any other way that we can get magma blocks? We can just dry lava or package these, but the mechanical drying basin shouldn't be that difficult to get. How do we get a mineral sapling? Did we even get a mineral sapling already? I don't think I have one in here. How do you get this? You sieve dirt. Did we not get a mineral sapling? We do have mineral saplings. Oh, all right. I just destroyed one drawer that I thought I wasn't gonna need, and a bonsai pot. Well, rip. Okay, we need more chests. 1, 2. Let's get, where are you, oak? Boom. And then I need another bonsai pot. Of course, it's gonna find all the potions. There are bonsai pots. I don't have another chest. Okay. And then a hopping bonsai pot should be simple as pie. There we go. And then I need a singular dirt. And where do we want to add you? Right over here. These are all going to move eventually and have a nicer home, but for the moment, this is going to be it. Sapling can go in there, and we can get ourselves some mineral and also some mineral chunks, so we can get into integrated dynamics, because that's going to help us get the magma blocks that we would need to make these into magma armor, because it's going to be fire resistant and resistant, which is really cool. And it's just going to be a nice upgrade, because I don't have enough blaze powder here. This is going to make 24, which is going to make 6 blocks total, which is definitely not going to be enough. So we're just going to let that be and do its thing. I also went mining in between episodes. That's the only thing that I could get done. So we have a bit more resources. I also have, I think, some more unprocessed resources here that need to be just crushed down. So this should be disabled, right? We can toss coal, redstone, lapis, certus, chart certus, quartz ore, diamond, amber, emerald, inferium probably, dimensional shards, stonium. I think all of these can be just processed in here. What does this do in the pulverizer? Nothing really. So this cinnabar ore can go chill in here, I think. Right, anything else I think can be processed. If not, we'll just let it be. All right, I wanted to make another emerald helmet. Well, not actually another, but just an emerald helmet. So we have that set ready. We have some speed upgrades here. We can toss this away. We don't need the party pickaxe right now, not the animal nets. The cow can go chill in here. And that's pretty much it. The compacting drawer I have in here. I don't know why, but these can go back in here for now. All right, I didn't really specifically plan anything for this episode. I just am kind of winging it. But I think we can at least accept some more quests that we have. Like so. We get an Emmy drive, which is lovely. A water candle, that's fine. A spawner changer, that's really cool. Simple sagma, we already had that. Void Miner controller tier 1. And 2 drops of evil. All right. This would have been lovely in the beginning, but that's all right. We have a few extra resources. So let's toss these just in here for the moment. I don't really care about having things very, very organized. But how far would we be away of getting an Emmy system? At applied. We have the Emmy drive. We need inscribers, which is fluix, which we do have downstairs. We have a bit of that. And I think that's pretty much it. And then we're just gonna need the silicon, which we did get a few bits here. So silicon Certus quartz. Did we get anything else relating to applied logistics in here? I don't think so. Not really, doesn't look like it. All right, I think we can do that. Just get a basic Emmy system going and get everything connected. Because this is quite a bit of Certus. And we did get fluix, so that's pretty cool. What is in the quests in the storage? Yeah, it wants us to do the Inscriber, and we're gonna get a bunch of quests here as well. What do we need to do to get the presses? Press. Do you need to do things? No, you don't. It's Invar and Certus quartz to get the calculation, and then it's Invar and a diamond. Okay, so it's a lot of Invar. How much Invar do I have? Invar? We have a bit. I think we're gonna need 4 blocks total. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be plenty. And then we need a Certus, a diamond, which we have. This might be a problem, but for a basic AE2 system, we already got the diamond presses or the diamond circuits for the Emmy drive because we got the Emmy drive. So that's at least a good thing. And then we need possibly a gold for the logic, right? Yeah, and then a silicon, which we do have on me. So we can take our slag as well. So that plus, not Invar, plus Certus. And the diamond. And a gold. And a silicon. Nice. So that's all the presses. We need to get an inscriber going. So let's see, inscriber. Do I have any more pistons made? We'll just see right now. I don't. At least I don't have sticky pistons. 3 inscribers sound good for now. Okay, all the quests. So let's just click that. Oh, item magnet. That's a reward. Okay. Can you go away, please? Let me just do that. Draconium chest, phantom face, and another simple alloy smelter. A draconium chest is go here. Do your thing, be a big chest. And that's pretty much it, I think, that we got. I don't know where the item magnet thing was as a quest. No clue. Was somewhere though. I don't know. Okay, it's alright. So what else did we need for applied logistics? We need a crystal growth accelerator, and then we can make a crystal growth chamber. So the crystal growth chamber is 6 accelerators, a hopper, and a glass fiber cable. So we should have some sort of dust, I think, from Certus. We'll see. We need some skystone dust as well. Let's toss that in there and that in there. So let's see if we can make these. We need 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, I said. And that is going to require some quartz glass, which we don't have any quartz powder or Certus quartz dust. So let's get a stack of Certus quartz and run this through the pulverizer. Get ourselves the Certus quartz dust that we need. The next thing we need to do is get some skystone by doing this with skystone dust, putting it over lava to get ourselves regular skystone. And when we get just one more, it should be enough for what we need right now. We can get these smelted somewhere. Probably in here is going to be easiest. So let's just get those going. And then we needed the growth chamber. So we need these guys, which required quartz glass, which we can now get. I'm just going to make, say, 24 for now. Because that's pretty much as much as we can afford. And then we also need some glass cables, which is going to be fluix crystals and more Certus dust and more glass. And is that the rest of our glass? I think so. So let's get a couple stacks of these and get you going in here. Like that. You can auto feed the rest. Wonderful. So that's not going to be enough glass cable for what we need, right? It might actually be just enough. Yep. Right. That's 6 of these. And then we can turn those into this guy by making a hopper with some chests. Let's just make 4 chests for now. 1 of these. And then we're going to be missing the glass cable, I think. Yep. So we need to make some more of these. A little bit more of that. And that should make us a crystal growth chamber. Lovely. We can collect the quests. Generator, chance cubes, and a redstone furnace basic. Okay. Nice. So that can all go away. Wonderful. So with the crystal growth chamber, do you require actual power from the thing? It doesn't say online. And it doesn't light up and make sparks. So we need an energy acceptor at least. Okay. Energy acceptor. So that's simple enough. Okay. I'm gonna put you right here and this right here, and that should now light up. No? Oh, it did. Did for a moment. You're gonna do your thing? Leave you be for a moment. Okay. We need to make some Fluix dust. So let's grab 8 of these. Toss them in here. Get these going. We have some more Certus dust here. Let's just get 8 like so. And we can grab some sand and combine these 2 together to get Fluix seed. And are you online? No. We're gonna block some things, but this should work. No? Apparently not. What do I not need? This energetic infuser right now. Can you provide power to my machine, please? Like that. Will you do your thing? Oh, it is growing. Okay. It just didn't show particle effects. All right. So the Emmy drive can go here too. We're going to replace this with an Emmy controller at some point, but this is going to grow ourselves the Fluix seeds, which are going to allow us to make the Emmy controller. And then we need the inscribers to be turned into advanced inscribers, which is going to be diamond processors. So let's get 2 diamonds. And this needs to accelerate our diamond processing like so. And let's put you down with the engineering press and turn these 2 into some diamond presses. We got ourselves pure Fluix. We can make a controller now. Controller, like so. Oh, we need an engineering processor. We need 3. Then, and let me make these. We can now make the Emmy controller like that, and also an advanced inscriber. Should be simple enough as soon as I make a couple hoppers. Wonderful. Boom. Advanced inscriber. And here we can collect ourselves 4 watermills. Amazing. That's free GP. We'll set that up at some point. We don't need it as of this moment. So we don't really need to get into automated crafting. We need to make some storage cells and then also the terminals. So for the terminals, or just at least the crafting terminal, we're going to need a calculation processor and a logic processor. And then for this one, we're going to need a couple more logic processors. So let me just toss this guy down here, give you the logic processing thingy-mabob, and we need a total of 3 for the moment. So let's just get 3 processed. I made some pure Certus quartz by combining some sand and some Certus quartz dust and growing that in the crystal growth chamber. We can also eventually just use the enrichment chamber to make this, or the phytogenic insulator with glowstone, but I think, and water, but I think this is just simpler and better. It doesn't show the seed, but I think it counts as a seed. Yeah. Okay, so 3 of those. We need 3 silicons like that. And then just combine them with redstone. And the one thing that is really cool about the advanced inscriber is it can hold more than just 1 item in here. It isn't limited by having only one, so it's much better to process full stacks of items. You can just set up a chest here and a chest here and then connect them with some conduits or something and then extract everything out super simply. So we can just toss, let's say, all 3 of them and then leave them be to get completed. And do we have some Fluix dust as well? Because we're going to need that for the next part. So let's get you processed and get the Certus quartz dust as well. I think that's plenty for now. We have the logic processors and then we need 1 Certus processor. So let's get a pure Certus going like that. And then we're going to need a silicon in a moment like that. And let's just start crafting the things that we need. Terminal. We need ourselves a panel, not a problem. Then we need ourselves the annihilation cores, which are going to be the logic processors. And then we need the formation cores. Here's where the Fluix dust comes in. And then we need this to make the Emmy terminal. And then we need a crafting table. And the last is going to be this calculation processor, which is going to be this. All 3 combined, and that should be it for what we need. Let's just grab the terminal, crafting table, and then the processor here. And that is an Emmy crafting terminal. Lovely. Do we have some more of the cabling? We do. We can add you here. Add a crafting terminal. So that's going to be access to our system. We're going to need to sort by number of items. We can do auto search keep is what I like to do. So I can search for something here. Let's say we want to make some armor. And then you have this here, and then you're like, oh, do we have any iron ingots? Yeah, we do, and it doesn't delete this, which is lovely. That's kind of why I like it. All right, so I need to make some more cabling, and then we can probably put everything that we own, like these ingots and all that, we can put that all into compacting drawers, and I think I'll do that in between episodes. I have some compacting drawers made, but I can just make some more, which shouldn't be that difficult. I think next thing is just to make some cells. So the storage cells are not going to be that difficult. So if we look here, we can just make 4 case, for example, or maybe just 1 case for now. We're going to need to make a bunch of these processors, and the 4Ks require the 4K components, which is the calculation processor. So I can just do as many as I can with these, and then just make a bunch more gold ones, which we do have. We have 4 gold left. We have 34 gold. We're struggling on gold, but that's okay. So I think I'll do that in between episodes to make the cells, and I'll clean up a little bit of our storage area here, and that should be lovely. One thing that we can do now as well is we have access to mineral, and I need to add the quantification to that drawer so we can actually see how much we have. And I don't think we have enough right now to make what we want to make with the mechanical squeezer, so I think I'll wait in between episodes, and we're gonna get that done next episode as well. So I'll have to write those things down so I don't forget. We have all of the magma slimy bits, which is really neat because purple slime is gonna make us night slime, which is what I like on my pickaxe because it makes it so I can break wood faster and almost as fast as stone, basically. So we're gonna make that also next episode. So I think it's gonna be time for upgrading our tools, upgrading our armor, and then also I'll make the Emmy storage cells, as I said. But we can probably tackle as well in the next episode is automated sifting. We can just use auto sieves, or we can use this auto sifter with mechanical users and then pick up items in the world. That could be a thing that we can do. So I think I'll decide next episode what we actually want to do. I think auto sieves are just going to be better, in my opinion. I think that will just be easier, I think, as well. So actually, now that I think about it, what we can do, since sieves produce, if you recall correctly, these sapphires, peridots, and rubies, and those have no use other than being made into seeds and then grown into essence and then made into more rubies. And they're not used in any sort of recipe other than Lappy Dappy, if you recall. So Lappy Dappy is going to get us power. And what we can do is just use these for power. And we can make an autonomous system that is going to make us all the resources, and it's not going to use any of the power that we are making from canola, for example. It's just going to use Lappy Dappy power and process everything. And that should be pretty cool, because I can upgrade the dynamos and see how much power I need for each of the sieves and all that. And hopefully we can make a net gain of power to run our sieving operation. So with that, I want to thank you all for watching. I'm hoping you enjoyed today's episode, even though it was a bit chaotic a little bit. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Also, consider subscribing to see new videos. You can support me on Patreon if you want. And I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great one. Bye-bye.